Alright, I think I am live. Let me get all set up here. Let me keep refreshing this until it comes up. There we go. What is going on with my stream right now? It's like bugging. Okay, there we go. Now it's up. Alright, let me get all set up here. And let me put this in my Discord as well. I need to like get in a more automatic system of doing this, because it always takes me ages to get like set up properly, I feel like. Here, let me put this in my Discord. And everyone. Alright. Let me pull up my stream here so I can read chat actually. Alrighty. I'm ready to get going here. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I hope so. I haven't streamed in a while, so it has been a little bit. What's up? Welcome in. I am working on my next videos project here, which I've gotten kind of far along with, sorta, but anyway, I'm wanting to just sort of stream part of it because I've been getting kind of bored and I need to finish it. Alrighty. So I've built the rocket at this point, so the only thing I need to left do is make the rest of the crawler and also the tower, but it's gonna be... yeah, I don't know. It's gonna take a little bit to get all this done. I've been already taking like a while to get this done. It is... I like kind of misscaled it a little bit. It's like a little bit overscaled by a tiny bit. My Saturn V, which I pasted over here, looking back on it, I think it kind of sucks. I don't like, you guys are probably gonna like clown on me for that, but compared to this already, this is a lot more realistic and just better than this is. Because this is like, I feel like that was a lot more rushed. Like I spent a time on the rocket, but then the tower and the crawler I didn't really spend that much time on, so I'm trying to spend more time on this part now. I don't know why, but anytime I see a rocket with its platform, I keep thinking about East Comet Mission I played on 3DS. Yeah, it's weird, like, seeing them on their actual crawler platforms. I think, normally don't they, like, I think they take the crawler, like, away from it after it's, like, in the right spot. That's the worst Saturn V I've ever seen. Alright. But, yeah, I'm working on the crawler track right now. I would do the tower first, but I already know whenever I do the tower first that I'm probably gonna rush the crawler because I'm gonna get like bored, you know? So I'm trying to do like the boring stuff first. But even now I'm starting to rush, so I need you guys to like hold me accountable here to like make this not look like trash and not rush it a ton. It's hard because there's honestly, it's hard to find references, to be honest. Like it's so detailed everywhere. It can be like a struggle to figure out everything I want to do. Is going in the Florida area? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna put it like pretty far down, but it will, because I'm gonna make like a Cape Canaveral or whatever like type area, I think, like inspired by. Are those checkered blocks? Just full blocks. They look so detailed to be full blocks. They're banners. So I've just used banners because yeah, I can put up another reference probably. I think it was this one I used primarily. Yeah. Which it has a lot of checkered patterns on it, which I don't know why. You know, I'm sure somebody in here can answer me. I don't know why there's checker patterns on it. Some Sailor vids, you're a huge inspo for me, and I'm trying to get into the Minecraft building scene currently. Yeah, I mean, I'm so glad I like inspire so many people. It like motivates me a lot to know that I can help people. So the platform you're working on that has the flag on it is actually just resting on the crawler. The crawler uses hydraulics to lift the entire pad off the ground and moves. That's sick. Is that what? Oh my god, wait, okay. That makes a lot of sense because, hang on, let me open this reference. I was wondering, wait, what? Oops, hang on, no, open. I'm so confused. Why? No, open a reference image. Was it this picture? Yeah. So I was wondering, I guess these are like in the middle is like the hydraulics underneath, because I was wondering, I'm like, what is this? You know? Because in different references I've seen like different things, so I was kind of confused. Here, let me put up the actual rocket reference up again. But yeah, I'm like pretty happy with how the rocket is. I got it like pretty down, I think. Like almost exact. I mean, and there's some things I can do just naturally because the scale is like not, you know, it's hard because it's like kind of to scale. It's like it's a few blocks taller than the real one. Like I think it's like 5 blocks taller or something. I don't know. The checker patterns are a known size, and so via video you can track the distance parts of the rockets move and deflect. Ah, okay. That's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Learning rocket science on a Minecraft stream, let's go. Yeah, this is the guy who was in my last rocket video who works for, I think, like NASA News or something. I'm wanting to have him back on again for when I work on this video, but I gotta think of like what to talk about. I mean, to be fair, you can probably tell me a lot of things because I don't really know much about this rocket. But it's been fun to work on. I'm excited to get into doing the tower because I haven't really touched it yet, but I gotta finish the crawler stuff first. Probably put walls here instead. All of the people who are like super into the space stuff are gonna like get on me about imperfections probably here and there. But also like, I don't care as much about the crawler being like super accurate as I do like the rocket itself, because I mean, these parts are just to help kind of boost the rocket in a way, like it just makes it look better. I don't actually care about making them like super spot on accuracy as much. Okay, let's see here. It's so hard because there's so many little like bits you know, to get down. And there's, okay, so there's like a staircase that's like here. And I'll just do that, I guess. And then like maybe bamboo fence gates. Are you gonna build that? Further, like a lot further down in the Florida area. I'm gonna build it like pretty far down, but in the same area kind of. I can't build it like next to the lighthouse because then it's gonna look stupid, right? But I can build it like a lot further down and then work my way over there over the future episodes and kind of make like the whole connected area. But I want to build this now while it's still like, I don't know, topical, like it's still being talked about a lot, you know, instead of doing it later. So I'll connect everything up later on. Building shouldn't be hard. It's not rocket science. Jesus, that's a bad pun. You have mod for furniture? I don't. I do not use any modded blocks. I just found out the rocket did start in Florida. I always thought it was a Houston thing. No, well, Houston has like their control center there, but they don't launch off of that. They launch in Florida. They build rockets in like Huntsville, Alabama, I think, and then all the control center stuff is in Houston, and then they launch in Florida, but someone probably knows more than me about it. You know, I could be wrong. You probably find pictures of the crawler transporter by itself if you ever need better references for the stuff under the actual launch pad. Yeah, I mean, I have some other pictures of like the actual launch pad. There's a billion angles of like this reference I'm using because it's a 3D model. I actually accidentally closed it, but I might need to reopen that. Hang on. Let me just go in my history because I think I had it open at some point. Where did I put it? I lost it. Oh no. Where did I put this? Wait, no, it's in here, right? Yes. Okay, I got it back up. Great. Anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of references of like the top as well. I mean, I don't know how accurate this model is either, but I'm just going off of it. On it, there's like, yeah, there's like holes right underneath here. that go, I would assume they just go straight through and underneath, but I'm not sure. We're gonna be adding any tourist beaches in the Florida area. I'm doing one right now, and making good looking beaches. Umbrella seems so tough them out. I will. I'm probably gonna do that soon, actually. Because yeah, I plan on building a whole like little town section in that area. Much of Florida to be closer to the equator saves fuel or something, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure on all the specifics. I'd have to look it up. All right. I guess I'm just gonna run fence gates, I think, all along here, because I don't know what else to do. It's not gonna be like the most accurate, that's for sure. Also, welcome in everybody in the stream. I'm currently working on my Saturn, or I keep mixing Saturn V and SLS. Just because I'm so used to talking about this rocket over the SLS rocket. God, but anyway, I'm working on the SLS rocket. The one that just launched a few days ago. But it should fit pretty good into my Florida area since, you know, they actually launched there, so I can make it fit pretty good. The type, I'm curious to see your approach to it. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into like doing like weekly videos kind of, or like pretty close to weekly. Because I really want to, you know, just make more videos. I'm feeling really motivated right now. I guess there's like balconies that go kind of all the way around. On the one side, there's like a way to go up, but I think that might be on, I don't know. Did I use a world edit? I use like Axiom mainly for building, which is like better. It's like world edit on, you know, really busted world edit. Yeah, so you need to launch close to the equator and over water for safety, and you need to launch east to get a boost from Earth's rotation, so Florida is the perfect launch site. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, he knows everything. I need to get him back on. The 20k sub grind begins. Yeah, I want to try and get it by like June, July. I really want to. But maybe I'll get it sooner. I don't know. It just depends. Like if I really lock in, you know, then I might get it. What do I want to use on the top here? I could use trapdoors, but that might be like a little annoying looking. It's fine. A lot of this is uncolored still. Like I'm just using like temporary blocks, and I'll come back and like texture everything later. I just kind of wanting to get in the shape. Okay, let me like shrink this down. This is kind of obnoxious. I think a lot of this crawler, I'm probably just gonna wing it. Because I already got like the proportions right on it for it to look, you know, somewhat. It looks good, right? The proportions look proper on it, so it's. I mean, when it comes to details, I can kind of just throw pipes around everywhere. I think. Only a few people are really gonna get annoyed at me for like, oh, it's inaccurate to the real life one. Like I don't want to spend like 30 hours building this trying to get like every detail exactly correct, you know. Builds amaze me. I mean, the detail. Yeah, I really like detailing my builds and really getting in the. This one, I need to detail the rockets a little bit more. I kind of rushed it a little bit yesterday when I was working on it. I built it in like 2-3 hours, so I need to probably come back and add some details. I don't really like the lighting I did on it either. I just kind of put torches all over it, and I mean, it looks fine, I guess. You know, like it looks kind of neat, but I'm sure there is a better way I could do it. We'll figure that out later on when we're getting into the like nitty-gritty details, like last stuff. Okay. So in here there's like all kinds of different piping too, or like there's these like grooves in here. I'm just gonna take this whole wall out. Let's just take that out. All right. I don't know if any of you guys have watched Beans and Apple's new video. I saw that they posted a 2.5-hour world tour, and I'm like, oh my god. I gotta like watch that at some point, because that's a long video. Granted, their world's pretty big. Their world's a lot larger than mine is. But yeah, I gotta go watch that. I think they released that yesterday. So I'm actually just gonna, well, no, I won't copy it because it's different. We're gonna put a practical farm inside. So this is going to be my XP. I'm gonna build an XP farm inside the crawler probably, and like either have like a pump, like one of the fuel pumps or something that goes into the rocket, like spew out XP. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm not sure. So I want to do that, and I think that would be like a pretty cool spot, especially like to keep returning in videos like, oh, I need to go get XP, and then I go to this sick rocket area, you know? I think that would be pretty cool. The world inspired me to start a world, a girlfriend, and they made such good content. Yeah, they make very good content. It's insane. They've gotten like so much growth too. They deserve it, and they make really, really good content. 1, 2. I don't want to do an uneven number. That might be annoying. Oh, here, let me just do like this, and then glass. This is gonna suck to build in survival. There's so many different like materials I'm gonna be using because I'm not even texturing yet. I'm just still shaping out things. You could even say this will skyrocket your XP. Man, I'm trying to think of. Oh, man, I can't do like the dumb puns. Might be a bit much if I do them in the video. I was thinking about that. I'm like, should I do puns in the video? But I think that might get pretty tiring. I'm trying to think of a title on what I could title it, because I don't know, because I don't just be like, oh, I built the SLS rocket. Like, that's boring, right? I need to find some kind of interesting title for it. Alright, I'll just do like that, I guess, and then put a layer behind it. I do not make the block game build 100% accurate in the pursuit of making it look amazing. Well, it's like, even when I was designing the rocket, actually, I should talk about tricks I've done, because I did some really weird, wacky tricks, or like a couple. I was trying to get this color right here, but I don't, you told me it was like spray foam or something that gets like that different orange color on parts of it. I don't really know. But anyway, I couldn't get this slope correct at first, and so what I ended up using was I used a lever here and a sitting copper golem, like, and at a distance it creates like a pretty good natural slope. That was a funny trick I use. I built this rocket in 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Ugh, man. I'm so glad I didn't go down that rabbit hole. You guys probably know I almost like went down that because I started getting like wanting to get views on it, you know, instead of actually being like creative and enjoying what I like doing. And that was kind of bad because yeah, it was not enjoyable to work on those videos at all. These are a lot like my style now. I really like making the videos in my style because it's like, it's just easy for me to do, and also I just like doing it. It's kind of like a brand I've already built up in a way of just like I make these kind of videos. Yeah, it's called, I'm probably gonna Sophie, I don't know how to say that. Spray on foam insulation, and you have the color exact. Yeah, I was really trying to get all my colors exact. I took some creative liberties, like, I mean, I added like shading a little bit in here to make it look a little more interesting. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, sorry. But what else did I do? Not a lot, to be fair. I keep sneezing. Man, okay, sorry. But yeah, I liked doing this color. To get this color, I used jungle wood with orange glass on top, was like the way I did it. But yeah, I like the colors here. It looks, I think it's more interesting than the Saturn V. I don't know what was with me when I built the Saturn V. I was like obsessed with it, but now I think I like this rocket more. Do you ever design in a creative copy of the world? I do. I usually design in a creative copy of the world, actually. But in this case, I was just like, it's gonna be hard to like build the rocket. I didn't really have a spot for it, so I'm like, well, let me build the rocket first, and then I'll build like terrain for it after it exists, you know. In the creative copy, because I still want to make like all the terrain for it and everything, like a little lake area that's kind of like the launch pad area. I don't really know, it's like a whole big concrete area. I'm sure you can make some rocket or moon puns as your title. Probably. I don't know, I don't want to make it like overly cheesy though. That would be, yeah, I don't know, I'll figure something out. All right. I don't really know what to put in here. I feel like I don't really need anything. I feel like I can just like texture it and leave it, because I mean, I don't know. This doesn't look great right now, though. I need to, like... Red to orange gradient looks so smooth. I gotta start using glass like that more often. Yeah, glass is, like, one of the most broken blocks in the game. You can do so much with it. I don't like those grooves there. I want to do something different. Maybe, like... Oh, this might look stupid, though. But no, I guess we have to make it gray. So, I'm thinking... could do, like... just glass lines in here, maybe. Like this, but that might look kind of stupid as well. What if you replace the trapdoors with gray carpet? Oh, smart. You're correct. Why do I forget that that exists? I always forget I can use carpet. Your resource pack? I use Vanilla Tweaks, which is like a configurable resource pack you can use online. I think Exhumavoid from Hermitcraft like made it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Play-Doh Storm, thank you for becoming a member. That's like, that makes me so happy. I love when people, like, I need to lower the price of it though. It's too expensive. I don't know what's wrong with me. I like bloated it up too much. I need to lower it to like $2. I've tried to get the corrugated look from this before. I'm curious how you tackle it. Yeah, I feel like my best option is to do glass like this, but then I need like thinner, you know. I mean, I could use wax chain in the middle, maybe. I mean, that's not like, is it super obtrusive is the thing? No, it's not. That's not like, because it's kind of like, this might sound dumb to you guys, but it's kind of like, not too expensive, bro, don't undervalue your work. I mean, I guess, I just feel like it's a lot. I don't know, but I don't know what color this is gonna be. This is gonna be like, let's just say this is like light gray color, right? Oh, my bad. So let's say we do this. Iron bars is a good idea, yeah. Because the problem is the glass is now blending in too much. Iron bars could work. Would you say using Axiom for making terrain is cheating in a Minecraft world? Why would it be cheating? Like, I don't... The thing is Axiom is not, like, free, here's terrain, you know? Like, there's still, like, skill sets involved with Axiom. It's like, I don't think it's cheating, you know? And plus, I've built plenty of terrain, at least for me, it doesn't feel like cheating, because, like, I feel like I've earned my fill of doing terrain by hand. I built my entire mountain range pretty much by hand. That was an Axiom. I built that, you know, hand-built pretty much. Maybe black stained glass? Yeah, I'm thinking, like, gray or black is what I'm thinking for the corrugated look. I wish I could, like, alternate it. Probably gonna do gray, because I think black might be... I'm not sure. I think it's really... The difference is pretty negligible. Let me just copy this, like... I'm not, like, a huge fan of the chain color, but, like, that kind of works. I would like something darker. Do you use debug stick in your world? You might be able to get something with that. Well, the problem is I build everything in survival, right? So, like, this is going in survival after it's done being designed. I'm just designing it currently. God. I might have picked a terrible time to stream. There's, like, construction going on in my house right now. So that was, like, I might have picked a bad time to stream. If it gets too loud, I might actually have to cut stream short. Hopefully that doesn't, though. My bad. I wish Mojang would add a wrench debug stick in vanilla survival. I agree. That's, like, that would be super sick. Okay, here, let me try, chain. How long did it take to make that mountain survival? It took a while. I mean, I think it took me like 2 weeks, maybe. I don't, or like, it took me like a week to build it, and it took me like 2 weeks to design it. But it took too long. That's the answer. Too long. I think chains in here, this looks fine for the corrugated look. And here I would want to do like maybe smooth stone. But is that bright enough? I might be able to pick a better color. I mean, smooth stone's okay. I just wish it didn't have like these lines. Ooh, well no, because it's cubed, right? It's not gonna be vertical. I was like, I could use it for that, but no, that wouldn't work. Okay, I mean, I could also use a brighter color though, like calcite maybe. I don't know. Did you play peaceful or normal? I play on hard mode. That's what I like to play on. Wish you could stay longer. Have a great stream, guys. Yeah, thank you for joining in. I feel like calcite's kind of nice. Like, it's like this brighter color, but I mean, I don't know if that's right or not. Like, I don't know what the real one is like. Whitewood looks logs or smooth quartz, maybe. I don't know if it's like, yeah, because I don't really like the texture either, to be fair. Maybe pale oak. I don't want to make it like too bright though. I mean, because then it's just gonna look like. I mean, it kind of looks cool though. Welcome in, anybody who's joining in the stream. I'm working on my SLS rocket. I'm not really... I don't know. I don't mind it. We'll probably just end up making it white. Calcite looks closer to the reference. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, can I spell? Oh, I already have it in my inventory. Boo. Jeez. I'm not sure. Problem is like, I don't know. I don't want to like add too much white everywhere, because in real life it's like gray, isn't it? It's not like this pale. Here, let's like, I want to use smooth stone, I think, or a block similar. I already have my inventory. I keep doing that. Smooth stone or like a block similar to it. If there's anything that's like pale like that, I don't know. Any thoughts on the sulfur update? I was confused at first. I kind of, when it happened, I didn't even realize it was like a thing. I thought it was like a mod or something when I saw the clip. I'm like, is this fake? You know? But I like it. I've grown to like it because of the sulfur cube is actually pretty good. For like, there's a lot of good minigame potential. Yeah, I'm gonna use smooth stone. Smooth stone is a lot closer to what I want. I'll keep that as light gray. That'll be nice. Have you guys seen that thing where you can fly with like the pig in the boat or whatever with the sulfur cube and like the spear? Because that is insane. I don't know if you guys haven't seen that. You should look it up because it's pretty crazy. I'm surprised how upset everyone is over the sulfur block color change. Should they change it? Blocks are a bit meh though, yeah, and oh, in my opinion, I read this little mouth. In my opinion, yeah. I agree, cause like, it's like literally the mustard and ketchup update. I don't really care for the blocks. I mean, I don't really. I guess a more red wall and a yellow wall is really all I care about. You know, I like the walls, but other than that, I don't really care. You know. I'm gonna change this to be diorite, I think. What mod slash shader adds those clouds? It's just a mod called Better Clouds. It's very configurable, so you can add like all different kinds of things. I think B-Dubs uses it. A lot of people use it. I think it's actually being discontinued though, I'm pretty sure, after like more recent updates. I mean, I hope not, but I heard something about that. I don't know if that's true or not, or I have no idea. I think the red block got the same treatment. It's closer to mangrove color now. Oh, did it? Hang on. You know what? I'm gonna look this up real quick because I'm curious. Do they get changed? They're like brighter now. It looks like. Interesting, but I mean, a pure kind of red wall, I'm not like too mad at. I think that's like a good change, like a good add, because there's been times I've wanted a red wall, like building my lighthouse, my first ever one. Like other than brick wall, you know, I wanted something more red. Let's take a look at that. And it's probably way better. It looks better to me, but I saw someone complaining about it. I haven't really like. I don't even know if I actually found the right reference for it or not. I'll look into it later, but I mean, like, I'll take any blocks at this point. They haven't added, like, other than that dumb little dandelion they added, they didn't add a block for like 450 days or something crazy. They didn't update any like new blocks in ages. Okay, I don't actually need to work on this anymore. Here, let's get rid of the trapdoors here and do the corrugated. I should have just used stacked wool there. I'm praying for more blue blocks, not gonna lie. I think everyone kind of wants like a true blue block, not like warped blue, like an actual blue. I think a lot of people want that right now. Let me get some other references of maybe like if I can find a picture at the back of the crawler, that would be, or like this other side I'm wanting to do. I haven't seen. I can't like see underneath it. Maybe there like isn't underneath anything under. No, there has to be. I'm trying to find a picture. The problem is there's just this 3D model doesn't have everything. It looks the same as the front. Okay, well, I'll just do the front then. Okay. Wasn't shelves added super recently? No, shelves are like old news by now. I mean, aren't they? Shelves got added a while back, didn't they? Hang on. When did shelves get added to Minecraft? Oh, maybe they did get added. I mean, that was .9, I guess. That was the last thing they added. When was that? That might have been the last one. When did shelves get added? Date. No, that was July of 2025. That was like almost a year ago. So I mean, so I guess they added that, but they didn't add any like block sets or like full blocks, I don't think. I didn't mean to do that. That's not how that goes on the front. I'm just gonna use this image again. So it looks like this kind of curves around here. I'm gonna turn this to slabs though. This is like really ugly. Lamau, now I feel so old. Yeah, me too. Like, I feel like, yeah, you can calculate the time in Minecraft updates. I don't know how I feel about the baby mobs like update. I just feel like this should have came with like I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it shouldn't have been its own drop. I feel like this should have just been like a quality of life change with another like feature, you know? It feels kind of weird to have its own whole thing for it because it's kind of like a nothing update. It's like, oh, we changed the models. That's it. You know, you get new models for the babies, which, oh, it's so cute. That's it. You know, because like, which is fine. You know, I'm all for adding, I guess, just quality of life changes and stuff too, and like making everything consistent. Because that's one of the reasons I think is because they wanted like pixel consistency among all of the creatures. But I'm like, at least give me a function, like something. Give me something, like some new thing. That's why I don't hate the Sulfur Caves like update, because at least like this new mob has so much potential, not even just like in data packs, but also just in so many mini games. I want to make a mini golf course with it for a video. That'd be fun. But a lot of people have been floating around different ideas for it, so it'll be exciting. I think it'll be interesting. I probably shouldn't be posting links here. Actually, just if you can if you want, but I'd rather you post it somewhere in Discord. It's so funny to me how many people in my Discord will just like join the server or like and go in general and be like, want to start a world with me? I mean, there's so many people that do it. Isn't there a temple / mob with pure blue blocks like prism variants? Yeah, that could be cool. I mean, I could see them doing it in an end update if they ever do that, but I don't. Or like, it would be cool if they did it. I wish that, man, the Minecraft Dungeons 2 like thing. Oh my god, they baited us. They baited us. They like. It's like, oh my god, here's the you know, the portal opening from the deep dark. Oh, it's Minecraft Dungeons, you know. And like Minecraft Dungeons is cool, I guess, but like I'm not gonna play it really. I mean, I might, but even if I do, it's not gonna be like that long I do it for, you know. I would rather them actually add a new dimension to the game. That would be cool. But the problem is I don't think Mojang. I'm just kind of like going off right now, right? Like this, I don't know. I feel like Mojang has to be very careful with big updates like that, because if they ruin it, I feel like their game is just gonna like kind of. It wouldn't die, obviously, but it would definitely make a lot of people upset. They have to be really careful, and I think that's why they haven't really done an end update, because it's so like risky. If they mess up the end update, then they're like screwed, right? They cannot mess it up. So I think that's kind of a reason they might have been like they might avoid it, I guess, which is a bummer because it kind of needs it, I think. But at the end of the day, I just want more blocks to build with. I would like my top priority is like more blues, more warm yellows, and a gray wood set would be nice. So I have gray for like the fence, trapdoors, and all the other kind of shapes, you know. I think that would be nice. I might do another cross here. I don't know if that's just gonna look like a big blob. Yeah, I probably will. Let me just not do that. I'm probably not gonna spend too much more time on this crawler. I'll probably just copy paste the other side except for the little cabin bit after this side. And then start working on the actual cool tower bit. This already doesn't look too bad at all. It's not like amazing, but it's not terrible. I always forget to use carpets on like railing. I don't know why. I just forget it exists. I just hope the end remains a wasteland. I would love something new, but it shouldn't be like the Nether update. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think most people nowadays agree that the oh god, if I go silent for a minute, guys, there's like construction going on in my house right now, and I really don't want my mic to pick it up because it's kind of loud here. So I picked a bad time to stream. They like started right as I started streaming. That was bad. Yeah, gray and jet black wood variants would be nice. I agree. That'd be nice. This Artemis 2? Yes, this is the SLS rocket from the Artemis 2 program. Here, let me show you. But I'm working on it. Please, my mods. I put all my mods in my last episode, but I can pull them like up real quick. You can just pause and look at them. That's all my mods. Let's do. Just drag this along. But yeah, it's gonna go in my Florida area, but I'm not like sure where exactly I'm gonna put it. I have to make sure it's like far enough away from the lighthouse to where it doesn't look super out of proportion with it, because I don't want to like, if I put it right next to the lighthouse, right, it's gonna look really stupid. So I got to put it pretty far down in kind of its own new area, I guess. How do I want to do this? Ooh! Oh my god, I sound like a monkey. What? I just. I want to use grates here. I see there's like a thing down there, and this would work perfectly for that. Okay. And then here, let's shrink that down more though. That's too much. Did you get an image on screen? I use Axiom for it, which is like kind of like better world edit, but there's features for that. You can do a file and open reference image, and then it just does one from your computer. You can also put images in game. Like if I were to do this, I think this would work. Where is it again? It's under annotation, I believe. Image URL, width. I could plop this guy right here if I wanted to in game, actually, which is nice for, sometimes it's nice for specific things. Let me open that image again that I had. Oops, that's the same one. You play 121.10? I play 121.11, but I mean, all those mods are probably in the same, or like most of them are probably in that version as well. Okay. So those can go there, and then let's just do like... Actually, I don't know, because here, I want to move these back and then do like here. How close is that to the forest area? Oh, this is, hang on, let me just like show you guys where everything is. Okay. Anyway, so this is my area. The rocket's gonna go like way down over this way. It's probably going over there, like in the forest somewhere. And I'll build like a new area, and then I'll connect it all eventually one day. Here, let me put a lighter on and go over there, because it's kind of like, it's like not super close. Let me go over here. It's on the other side of the ocean. There's 4 areas on this side of the map, but then the mountains in like my northwest Pacific area is all the way over here. I didn't realize how far it is over here. I should render in soon, I would think. Yes, okay, so it's over here. It's on like the other side of the ocean, kind of over here. I mean, I could connect them eventually if I wanted to, but that's a lot of building. So anyway, it's over in this area, and this is where that's all. I didn't really want to put them like really close together, because it would look dumb having a tropical area right next to the complete opposite. But anyway, that's where that's at. Okay, let me get back to no more distractions. Pacific Northwest mentioned. Yeah, I need to. I think I'm gonna do a build there after this. Rocket build. I'm gonna do one there, because I have an idea for a build. Okay, this is probably good enough. And there's like these exhaust pipes kind of that like come out. We'll just do, actually, I might do some rods maybe. I don't know. When I did that, it goes away when I try and go off the Axiom mode. Well, you have to like right click it and then show in-game UI. Like make sure you check that off. My bad, I forgot to mention that. That's the little extra step you have to do. Can I put this here? No. Well, we'll put it there then. Oops. Oh, this thing looks goofy. Okay, whatever. Let's just copy it over because I'm lazy. Well, I don't want to copy this though over. Well, I mean, how much do I gotta do? Hang on, let me get a reference up for this side. Maybe I won't be lazy. I'll do it. Yeah, I won't be lazy here. Let me pull this up here. Close that, and open this. I'm so confused about... Is there like 2 cabin pieces, bits on it? I guess there is. There's one there and one over here. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, anyway. This is too big. Get down there. So... Here, I'm gonna copy over this. Well, then that's in the way. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I'll just get rid of that. And like a wall here. Try the texture pack animated nature? I have not. Let me look that up. Animated nature. Minecraft. I forgot to add Minecraft. Let me see. Animated bush leaves. I just like, does it just move the... I guess it just moves the grass and stuff. I'm not like a big fan of that look though. I don't know. I don't like the waviness. Are we doing interior? I don't even know if there is an interior in here. It might just be engine and like pipes. Probably not. I'm probably gonna stuff a farm inside. Am I doing the right side? Am I guess these references I used for this bit are different actually, so I gotta cut all this out. Get rid of all that. So it like comes in like here-ish. Yes, and then this just is like a squared off kind of instead. Yeah. And this wraps back in here. However deep, I do not know. Creeper farm? I'm gonna do an XP farm, I think. Where did you get that image of the rocket and the launch pad? I just got it up from looking up, you know, let me just like post the link of it in my Discord. I just got it off a 3D model that you can buy. I didn't buy it though, I just used the references from it. Because you're supposed to like, they're selling it probably for like game use or whatever else. You might actually want the 3D model to use by yourself. Here, I'll put it in inspiration in my Discord. But there's like a bunch of different angles of it, and it's pretty clean. There's interior, but you would struggle to find reference photos, as a lot of it is controlled by ARM regulation and info release. Yeah, that I figured. I'm like, I doubt you could even find it, really. I'm tempted to have a shuttle nearby. I could do a shuttle. It just depends how big I make the rocket area. I could put one in, like, I could make a little museum maybe in, like, nearby in, like, a little building or something and build it in there. Like, do a little rocket museum, kind of. And that would be sick. Yeah, imagine, like, I have some kind of museum or whatever, like, off of, you know, further away from this, and then, like, there's this cool, like, big windows or something, right? That, you know, and you can see the rocket from, like, further away. That could look cool. I think that would look neat. Different era, but still, yeah, I mean, I could, it's still cool, I think, to do it. I mean, I built the Saturn V, not in this area, but, you know, I did it, so I wouldn't mind doing that as well. But yeah, I think a museum could work nicely for it. That would, like, fit well, I think. Everyone welcome more rockets, yeah. The problem is there's only so many I can build, and the only reason I'm building this one is because it, like, will fit actively into my area already. Huh, I've done something wrong, because this does not really, like, add up. Maybe I do... I mean, it doesn't need to, I guess, but I'm gonna get mad at myself if it doesn't connect up properly. We post a schematic of this build. I want this in my world. I can, yeah. I'll probably do it when I'm done. I'll post a schematic of it somewhere for, like, maybe my members, or just on my Buy Me a Coffee. I might throw it up there for, like, $1. I don't know. Or I'll just give it to you guys if you want it. So here, let's do slabs instead. If I can place them correctly. Ugh, I hate placing slabs. Okay. Top left corner is the second brace is connected to a pole. Also, what is this? What is this house moving platform? I haven't, like... I need to put the tracks on this side. I haven't done it yet. I'll just do it like this. And then... It's gonna bother me too, probably, but whatever. And then I'll do, like, one here. It's not gonna be exact, but it's fine. It's, like, kind of close. It doesn't need to be, you know, exact. I'm not super picky about making it exactly 1-to-1 and getting it, like, super, you know, really, like, nailing it. I'm wondering if, like, you guys and, like, my audience are gonna like a video on this, because historically my space videos didn't do very well. So I'm wondering, like, if it'll, like, get really any views on it or not. I mean, either way, I don't care. The build's fun. You know, I enjoyed building it already. But I'm wondering if it, like, how it's gonna be received, you know? Here, let's actually do, let's just do, like, this, because the stairs are weird here. And then they just go, like, forward. Signs to help slab transition? I could, yeah, but the problem is there's no signs I can, like, use here. Unless I guess I'm committing to doing... But the problem is like, in a straight angle like this, I'm not going to be able to use signs properly. The only time that works correctly is when you have, like, an incline like this, and then you can put a sign there, right? But then it works fine, but here it's not really going to work. It's okay. Doesn't look bad. It's weird. There's, like... It's, like, hollow down in here. It, like, just cuts through. That's interesting. I guess I'll just cut this all out. Okay, I'm wondering if there's, like, anything you guys want to see me build, too. Because I'm, like, super open to suggestions of things I could build, in either of my areas, because I'm always kind of looking for, like, inspiration or, like, what do I build next, you know? I feel you're underrated. This build is amazing. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty proud of the build so far, but I mean, also, yeah, I'm a smaller YouTuber. I don't have, like, I haven't been doing it that long, to be fair, so, you know, I'll get there. I need to post more, is my thing. I think if I posted more, I'd pick up a little bit more traction, but I just don't post that much. I need to post, like, I'm trying to get back to doing weekly again now. The video that put me on your channel, you mentioned you took inspo from a painter, and just want to say I think that's meant. Yeah, I usually take, for my builds that aren't, like, things like this where I'm trying to replicate something exactly, I usually use paintings, or, like, I like using paintings because there's usually different touches of color that's nice to use, you know? And that helps me, kind of figure out, like, what I want to do for colors as well, like adding different, like, splotches of colors and things. Like, everything in my Florida area pretty much is inspired by paintings for the most part, except the most recent beach, which I used, like, Google Earth, you know, to look at real beaches. Probably the universe, it would fit nicely. There are some people who build like full things like that. I forget who just did that. I got recommended a video of a guy who did that. It's like, it's insane. I think that's really a trap with building. Eventually you'll just keep, like, if you keep getting larger and larger with your builds, trying to like keep scaling up over and over to do like the next like big great thing, like, oh, I built the universe in 100 hours. I think at some point you'll just run out of things to do and it'll get kind of boring. That's why I just kind of build whatever I feel like building. I don't try and like one up myself with whatever I'm building. I just build what I want to. What did I do? Here, let's just use fence gates and then like carpet maybe over the top. This is really like nitty-gritty stuff anyway that I'm doing. This is like, doesn't really matter. Like the crawler thing here, I'm not even going to be really walking around here, I don't think. Chris the Cow, it wasn't him. He made one forever ago, I know, but there is a new guy who made a recent video on it. I can't remember his name for the life of me. But yeah, anyway. Okay, here, let's like copy over these tracks and kind of figure out where I'm going to build the thing up top of it. Where exactly is it? So it's like 3 blocks from the side here. Is that 3 blocks? No, this is, right? Yeah. Is it touching on that side? I guess it is. Like it was there. No pressure, quality over, or sorry, quality or quantity video. It's, yeah. Yeah, my thing too is like, I don't really like, I'm not sitting like strictly to doing weekly videos. Like I'm aiming for it, but realistically it's going to be when my video's done, it's done, you know? You still doing that modded world? Nah, probably not. That was just like, I was bored, you know? That was not like, that was like, I'm burnt out on building and I'm bored. Love to see you do a Pacific Northwest freight yard. That could be fun. I have like thought about doing like an old train bridge and stuff too, so I could do something like that. Problem is whatever I do, I gotta like expand off of that area I started and get to like a new area, because I kind of already finished the other area a bunch, so I gotta like move away from some of that area I was doing. I started like expanding the other direction with like my last build I did there, so I gotta keep going that way, but I can't just build like a freight yard straight away. I gotta do some more terrain probably. I think I'm gonna build a waterfall. I kind of been thinking about doing that, like recording some waterfalls, you know, actually like going out and doing it and then putting that in the video too. Okay, so is Real Rocket also that huge, or are you upscaling it? It's like roughly to scale here. I think it's like 98 meters tall in real life or something, and here it's like, if I'm doing a meter to block, this is like 105 blocks or something like that. It's pretty close. It's not like, it's like slightly upscaled. Waterfall. I figured Josat. I was gonna say, I think there's a guy who like does a lot of like geology stuff, I think it is, right? I gotta say, I think Josax makes videos on that. Because I was thinking of like asking him about it, about like how waterfalls work more, because I'm like, I don't know, you know, so I can build them better. Okay, here, and then there's like, it like comes down here, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I'm not sure. I was shocked naming the world Bob actually worked, lol. Oh yeah, that. I remember when I did that. Man, I don't really know. That modding thing was just kind of a weird little trend with me. I was burnt out on a regular Minecraft for a little bit. Massive wetlands, a charter fishing marina, or a more rural Florida area with cows. That could fit. Yeah, I really want to do, like, I have an idea for where I want to do, like, a marshy area, and I think I'd like to do that, like, also relatively soon, like, probably June. I'd like to do a marsh, or like May, maybe, probably next month, actually. I don't know why I keep thinking June is the next month. It's April, you know. I'll probably do it next month. I am do the science guy. Already got a vid if you need it. Not reduce quality, but the science is right. All right, yeah, I'll probably take a look at it. I think I watched one of your videos. I don't remember which one it was. Which one was it? I'm just like, I'm trying to remember. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty good quality. You played Spaceflight Sim? It is a rocket game. I have not. I'm not a big like rocket dude. Like I built one rocket and now I'm building another one, you know? And so I like building them because they look cool, but I don't really know much about how they actually work or science, and I don't like play a ton of games. I mean, I played No Man's Sky once, but that's different, you know? It'd be cool to try a Kerbal Space Program. I've kind of wanted to try that before. Bio/mangroves would be sweet. I'd love to do some like actual like mangroves because Florida has a lot of like kind of like, I don't even know, it's like oceanside mangroves, I guess you could call it. Like they have these mangroves that are just kind of in little divots by the ocean. And I love those. Like, or like they're kind of like grape trees too they have there. I don't know how to explain it, but if any of you guys have been to Florida or, you know, you might know what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah. I don't know how you would get down in there, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll put another staircase here. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna leave this area for now. I'm gonna come back to this, I think. Let me finish up, like, the balcony section here. And then let me do... like, over here I have this divot, kind of... Wait, did I put that in the wrong space, then? Or... Oh, no. No, I didn't. No, it's fine. Okay. So I go 1, 2... Okay, I just did 2. Like... Here, not like that. Like this. It wasn't that high up, though, right? It was just like that area up there. Yeah. Wall. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the tower here in a second because I'm bored of the crawler. The crawler is boring to work on. Yeah, I guess this works for now. Let me copy over this side, I guess, or something. It's annoying because like every side is different. Here, let me grab this whole thing here and see if I can like orient it. I loved your offshore oil rig, amazing work. I need to do that. I want to come back to that at some point. Like I really need to build that. I kind of forgot about it. Can I make this work over here? I don't think I... Well, here. Because that's the wall, right? Yes, so it goes in there. What? I'm confused. I guess I lowered it there by 1. Don't know why I did that. Make sure this is in the same spot. It is. Okay. Yeah, I can just put that there. Whatever, we got 4 tracks on the ground at least now. Alright. But yeah, I'd like to do some Bayou stuff and other things like that. I'm hoping, I want to get this video done, like, soon. I want to get it done before the astronauts actually, like, come back. Just while it's still being talked about a lot. But yeah, I don't know how big the demographic is for space stuff, and like I don't know how much it overlaps people who like Minecraft and people who care about the, you know, the SLS rocket and the Artemis. I'll just have to see, you know. Okay. I need to figure out, like, some kind of thing to do here, too. Like, I might just throw some random stuff together. yeah, let's just throw some stuff together that looks how I think it might, and I'll come back to it later on. Okay, that's good enough for now. We have a crawler, sort of shaped. We can come back in detail a lot more later and get it more in depth, you know. The mission is 30% done, so you'll have to be quick. Yeah, I want to, it's like 7 days I have, kind of, I think, so I'm wanting to finish the build today, which I think I could do. If I finish the tower, and then texturing this won't be hard, and the tower is mostly copy-paste work, to be fair. So I'm gonna have to, like, really be on, like, chronically online for the next few days. So I'm gonna have to be pretty quick, but I'll figure it out. Okay, I need some references of the tower now. Let me get some up. I'll probably start on this side. There's like a structure in the middle too. It's so hard to like tell what I'm looking at with this build. Or with this reference I'm looking at. Hang on, maybe I start with the bottom for now. Okay, this looks pretty good. Close, open. Hang on, let me crop this image because that takes up a lot of my screen. Hang on. That's too big. Try again. There we go. That's better. Alrighty. So this would be from like this back corner back here. What is happening here? Why did I do that like that? This needs to come down all the way and then glass. Alright, so where do I want to put the first sort of layer? Well, it's not much higher than like the booster is, so probably like here-ish. I don't even know what I'm going to use. Slabs, I guess. Do I want to do it on this level here, or do I... No, here's probably better. Because there's 1, 2, 3, so I can actually probably afford to make it a little bit higher up. All the cross members on the bottom diagonals always messed me up when I built my mobile launcher. Yeah, I mean, they're not... I've done it before. I did it a bunch on that rocket, but I mean, it's probably going to be pretty same principles here. Just lots of levers and signs and slabs, you know. This would probably be a good resource for you, actually, to see kind of how I did some stuff for if you build any more rockets, which I'm sure you will at some point. All the I already read that. I'm slow. I'm wondering, what is this like? There's like an orangish, almost like coppery looking like center structure, like a cylinder that comes up through the tower. I'm wondering what that is. Is it like an elevator? I don't know. And there's all like those lines that do stuff. I've never seen somebody spelled Artemis like that with a D. Artemis. But yeah, it is sick. It's a cool rocket. I'm already really liking this build a lot. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's an elevator? Okay, I was right. Okay, that's good. I guessed something correctly for once. Let's just do another layer, like... The problem is they have to be even, so... 5, maybe one here. Well, no. I might have to do it weird. Engineering college plus running a rocketry team has left me with little time to do Minecraft build, unfortunately. I mean, I can understand that. I'm hoping I can do Minecraft as my job, hopefully. I want to get, if I can get to 20K, like, pretty soon, then I can safely, like, probably start doing it as a job. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. I'm not serious. I'm just joking. Yeah, like there, I guess, would be good. And then we'll do one more here. Problem is, it's not very even, really. And I should probably make it even. Yeah, let's make it even. Here, I'll move this one up. I think that's a good goal. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get it, like, I hope I can get to 20K maybe by, like, June, July, I think is pretty safe, like, bet I could get there. I just really gotta keep up with, like, frequent uploads. Reminds me of Sinnoh, the YouTuber. Did you take inspiration from him? No, I like... Sinnoh is good. I love Sinnoh's videos. I've watched a few of them, but I've been doing videos like this for ages now. I think, I mainly took inspiration, like, what initially started me was B-dubs, which seems to be most people's cases, to be fair. And then I kind of, like, edited, you know, I got off of that. But I've been making videos kind of in this style now for, I don't even know, a year, maybe? I don't know, like, off and on for a year. Aze, love your building style. Happy Easter weekend. Thank you. Yeah, I'm liking how this one is going. I just need to... Here, I want to put this one block higher as well. This is bugging me. I actually haven't really watched Sinnoh recently. I should probably catch up on some of his videos. He makes great videos. Oh, oops. That did not work how I wanted it to. It's like on the bottom half of the slab, so it doesn't really work like I wanted it. Try again. Man, there's been so much pollen. I'm like getting allergies. It's annoying. All right. I need to, like... I should live stream more in survival too sometimes. It's just like, sometimes it's hard because I kind of edit. I play and edit at the same time. Like, I'll play for, like, and build a farm and then I'll edit it, right? So I don't just do, like, big sessions like Fwip does. And Fwip has his own editor, right? So he just records his, like, stuff and then he sends it over to his editor. I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, right? But like people like that where I can't, like, just live stream survival that much because I'm doing both, like, and that's like how I do my process usually. I enjoy how the terrain of both areas on the ocean makes the builds feel more lifelike. It also makes the industries feel real, like tourism, Florida, and commercial fishing. And yeah, I really like, my big thing with building is I really just want to go for realism. I like want to feel immersed in an area and feel like it's like a real place, you know? Because I don't know, I really like when an area comes together. Okay, how tall do I want this to be? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like there maybe? How many is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 like stacks in total. Look at the Apollo 11 rocket. I can go look at the Saturn V over here. It's not as good. It's still pretty good, but I think this is better, you know. It might be, the tower might be taller on it. I don't know. I mean, the whole thing I think is taller. Like, the rocket I did was kind of accidentally taller than this because I accidentally downscaled my Saturn V a little bit. So it's like, but the crawler I've made smaller. That crawler there I rushed and it's kind of like, you know. It's definitely not amazing. Okay, maybe there. It's one more block. Like this. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that'll probably be enough. I might have to make it smaller. I'm not sure. Might have to do the like things less than that even. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. My building process is always so rough. I never know how to like do it. Like I always am just like indecisive and all over the place and trying random things until things work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each. Okay, let's just see. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 I kind of got out of it. So I might need to shorten it by 1. There's 12 there. Yeah, let's... I don't know. I feel like I've built it unproportionate now. But I don't want to... Man, I don't know. Does it matter? I feel like it does. I feel like I can't do it like that. Here, if I lower this all by 1 block and then do it, will I have enough room? I don't want to make it taller. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 sits right about there now with this, which is actually like too short. So, oh man. So I gotta pick if I want the accurate number here and have it be kind of shorter. I think it was fine with 11. Yeah, let's go back. Okay. Oh well. We'll do it like this. I'm pretty sure that the tower is a little large compared to the SLS beside it. I think so too. I agree. I might need to downscale it like by 1. Oh man. Yeah, I might need to. I don't think it's too tall. I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's mainly too like wide, you know, like its diameter is I think a little large. The problem is I built the crawler now to this scale, so it's like annoying. So now I have to like pick what I want to do. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking. Small creator, your videos inspire me. Thank you. No vids yet. I'm trying hard. Yeah, keep going for it. I love making videos. I'm like, I don't know. I really, really want to do it as my job one day because videos just, I really love, you know, filmmaking and doing this. Videos are super fun to make. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know whether to do, because it is a little large. Like it's a little bit, because realistically the tower is like not that much wider than the rocket. It's like a little bit wider than the rocket in real life, I think. So I don't know. I mean, most people that watch my channel are gonna be like, they're not gonna bat an eye at it if I finish this and build it like that. But I'll know, you know. So, and a couple other people will know as well if they stare at it for more than like 10 seconds. But I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to rebuild it, like the structure of it, really. I mean, this would be... I don't know. Now I'm looking at it, though. Width of the SLS, plus it should be wider than the tower. Yeah. Like, this should be wider than the tower, for sure. Like, but on this side, it's like 1.5 of those, so it's definitely too wide. Yeah, I'm gonna shrink it down, in the width. I'm gonna move it 1. Here, I'm just gonna, actually, you know what, I gotta get rid of all those. This is gonna be annoying to do, but it's fine. Okay, so here, let's grab this support and move it into here. Grab this support. Move it into there. And get rid of all of our lines that we made earlier. Well, actually, hang on. I want to move all my supports first. This is going to be annoying. Like there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Now this should be like here instead. Oh god, I'm confused. I may not confuse myself. It should be there. Okay. And then like that, right? Because oh, it's gonna be. I'm confused. I'm so confused. What did I? Okay, wait, hang on. Did I do it like that? No. What? What? Oh, wait. This needs to be moved over. I think. I'm probably doing this in like the most inefficient way ever. Hang on. So glass here, glass there. And now that's correct, yes. And then I just need to move over. This all just needs to be moved over one. Like there. Okay, I think that's where I want it to be now. And then you go here. And you go over. What did I do? Oh my god. This isn't. Oh, what did I messed it up. I messed it up. Hang on. I'm all over the place now. I am Okay. We're gonna do this from the top. Okay. Holy. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Control Z. Control Z. Okay. Move that back. Okay. This needs to go there. Now, this has not been moved yet, actually, I guess. Or, oh, I really messed it up. That's why. Okay, so this goes there. Right. Okay. Wait, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Here, let me put music back on. It came off. So that goes there. Now, this needs to move one here, and so this is also in the wrong spot. I really messed up this, probably like in the worst way ever. Okay, hang on, I'm breaking all of these supports. I really messed it up. I don't even know how I did this. Okay. I think you moved the corners of some only over one versus moving it one diagonally, and yeah, I did. And that really threw me off. Okay, here. Take two. So let me grab this. And then bring that there, right? Yes. And this needs to get moved back over. Oh god, okay, whatever. Okay, now just this corner needs to be moved. Man, I really got myself like stuck there. That was bizarre. I might have to move it over to that way, like the whole structure. I'll see. I'll get to that when I get to that though. Okay. New lines go this way and this way. Oh no, what did I do here? Is this one too far over? No. Oh, I didn't move this one. Oh. That's not good. Man, how am I messing up today this badly? I'm going through it right now, that's for sure. Okay, 1 over, 1 left. No, don't go. No. Okay, right there. And then this goes here. And that goes there. And then this should go this way. They don't really connect very well anymore, but it's fine. I've seen Project Hail Mary? Yeah, I loved it. It was a great movie. That was an awesome movie. I'm actually gonna do it like this, I think. It'd be cool to build the, is it called the Aegina? I don't remember. The spacecraft from that movie is cool. Is this correct now? Yes, okay. Then this should go... Yeah, I guess like that's fine. And then this should go here. Project Hail Mary has a really good soundtrack as well. I've been listening to it a little bit while I was building this. Alright, I figured it out. So here, and then we will do this. And then let me get rid of this because this can all go away. Let me fix the top up here. It's called Hail Mary. That would be super cool to see. Yeah, what is the Aegina from? I'm trying to remember what ship that's from. Wait, the Aegina's a real ship, isn't it? Or am I? Yeah, it is. I'm thinking of First Man because I watched that recently. Yeah, it is just called, yeah, the Hail Mary. I'm dumb. No spoilers, I haven't watched. I won't spoil, but it's good. You should go watch it while it's still in theaters for sure. The Aegina was a real craft. I'm being stupid. It's because I watched another movie that was about the moon landing. All right. Okay, take 2 now on this. So the width is now smaller, but we might be too far away from this Saturn, or I keep calling it the Saturn V. Oh my god. We're a little bit too far away from SLS, I think. Yeah, that was the docking target that Jim and I used IRL. Yeah, I'm slow. Have you seen Invincible? I have, yeah. I read the comics, well, like half of it. I should probably move this over like a block or 2 while it's not too late. Yeah, let's do that. I will avoid moving all of the fencing. Am I thinking 2 blocks forward, maybe? Or 1 block forward? Because I don't want to make it so these bridges or like the connecting things look dumb. I'll go 2. And I'll move this individually. Or am I supposed to connect to the side there, but we'll figure it out later. Now my crawler is kind of disproportionate. You're both so good, bro. Keep going. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting there. Been kind of struggling, though, with getting all the proportions correct still. Okay. There we go. Okay, this is much more proper, I think. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, maybe 8. Yeah, 8's probably okay. Don't put that there. You got any tips for color palette and builds? I mean, if you have a reference, it helps. I mean, I've talked about before in videos how I use paintings. I think that can really help. Like, if you have a painting, for instance, you can, they usually use different, like, splotches of color, and you can kind of usually connect that to what block it, like, looks closest. But a lot of it really is just, if you're building from references, pick out what colors, you know, you gotta train your eye to figure out what colors are closest. If you're just kind of going off whatever, I would encourage you to watch maybe some, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Some, like, why can't I think of it? Colors. What? Oh my god, what is it called? I'm having, like, a brain fart. It's not color grading. What is it? Color theory. Go over some color theory. I would do that. There's a lot of Minecraft videos about color theory. I think the Lucis Goose makes, like, the best of them, but I would do that. Have I played FNAF Management 1 of Minecraft Mod? I have not. I probably won't. Let's do one block less. Okay, we should be able to fit 12 into this. This seems more correct. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's about right. I mean, yeah, that's about right. I might actually have to go one more block though. I'm not sure. Like, I might have to make each layer a block taller to make it towards, like, the top. I mean, it's pretty close, you know. Here, let me look at my reference. Is it, like, the same height? Oh, yeah, this is actually fine. This is, like, where it's supposed to be. This'll do fine. Okay, let's just build a layer and then just, you know, copy it up. Because that's all we have to do, really. So, oh man, I'm gonna have to fix all the walls. That's annoying. Here, let me just fix one layer so that I don't have to do it again. Well, okay, that one's good now. Let's build this layer then and then copy it. So let's just do I want to build it out of andesite or do I want to build it out of, I think I should build it out of andesite. Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like diorite is too bright. It's gonna look kind of silly. Like, let me look at, like, let me pull up that reference that I used earlier, because that's probably gonna give me a better idea of, like, what's actually closer. Yeah, I'll use andesite. Okay, so we'll do andesite, and then we'll do there's a few ways I could do this, I guess. Here, I mean, I could just do walls up into the center, which actually might be the best way to do it. With glass in a second I'll add. I think that works out too, because there's, like, this little section here that's kind of different. We'll do it like that. And then we'll do glass to bridge those gaps between the walls. Yeah, something like that. And then there's, like, a railing that comes across here. I don't know what to do for that. Iron bars, I guess? Yeah, iron bars. Sure, that works. Whatever. And then we'll do more andesite along here. Okay, let's just copy this all the way up and see what it looks like. That's definitely a tower. I don't know if it's good, but it's definitely there. It's fine. I mean, I gotta detail on the outside of it more, you know? It's gonna be a process. It's a start. Like there, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, at the end of the day, the tower is just kind of to be, like, to help the rocket look cooler, I think. Like, this is extra stuff after the rocket, you know? What's the zoom mod you use? I think it's just called Zoomify. Yeah. And I just use, like, my C key to zoom, and you can, like, use your scroll wheel to zoom more. But it's pretty useful. What to do? I'm just thinking about, like, how to approach the rest of this. I guess I should do the bottom supports. Also, you know, I don't know if andesite really is the right color. The problem is there's no, like, polished wall. Or, like, no, sorry, no, there's no, smooth stone wall. And so I'm just, like, I don't really know what to do about that. Here, let's figure out how we're gonna do this. Oh, that's not... That's weird. I've done something incorrectly, but it looks like that in the reference. Like, it's not, it doesn't spread out on every side, I don't think. That's fine. Oh no. Oh, it's really scuffed though. What? Oh man, what did I do? Wait, is this too far forward? Wait a minute. What? Maybe this is just too far forward, this piece. I think it is. It is. Yeah, I messed something up there. Come back out one. Okay, there. That's normal now. Alright. So this, then come over one. Okay, and now it's gonna be symmetrical. Okay. Well, that's not very... It's not even the right, like, spot. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing. I could use... No, I can't use slabs because it's not steep enough. This is gonna be the difficult part, I feel like, of everything. I mean, I could just do like that, I guess. Yeah. I feel like this build is one of my more just sort of like builds. I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll come together. I'm not liking it a lot right now though. I like the rocket part, but everything else is like you know. I watched Die. He's a YouTuber. He's like Sino. Yeah, I'm friends with Die. We talk a lot. We hang out sometimes. Ugh. But yeah, he makes good content too. He's had like some really like crazy growth on his channel just from, I don't know, he just makes really good videos. It's really gonna bother me. That's not like symmetrical. What did I do over here? Glass, I guess. Yeah, I'm friends with a good amount of people in the community. I mean, I'm friends with Beans and Apples too. They make really good videos as well. But yeah, I'm lucky enough to have some pretty good like connections and stuff, and be, you know, friends with people in the Minecraft building community. I've talked a lot with Mog Swamp before and stuff. He's a much larger Minecraft YouTuber. He makes good content. Ugh. Oh man. Okay. This looks so mid. This looks so bad. I'm really just like bored out of my mind right now. This is like sucks. But it's just like, it's a gray tower, I guess, you know, at the same time. You see, the rocket over there is interesting because it's got all these neat like shapes and colors, but then this is like gray tower. Okay, I'm here. I'm gonna have to do a different thing on this side. This side I might actually have to use some kind of slabs or something. I don't know. Where does it go when I connect this up here? It's kind of close. Let's just do a wall. Like that. Or I could do like this. Sure. And then I'll just use glass. You're lucky to be friends with big names. Yeah, I got pretty lucky in just like being able to meet them and stuff, and a lot of people have reached out to me as well. It's been great, especially like for actual like YouTube advice too, and kind of finding my style. It's been really helpful. I'm gonna have to do something different on this side too. I have to do something like different on every side. Well, except for this side over here, I guess. Like there, right? Yeah. Or did I do that wrong? No, that's correct. I envy you. I mean, you'll get seen after you like post enough videos, honestly. Like people usually reach out to you. But it is cool like being able to know these kind of people, because you know, I'm still like new to YouTube's, and you know, I've kind of always watched these people for like my whole kind of, for like ever, you know. So it's really cool to be able to actually like speak with them and, you know, get advice from them and stuff. Like I've talked a bit with Fwip too, on like YouTube advice and stuff. It's cool to like, you know these people more and be in like the same spaces as them. Can you suggest a name for YouTube? I don't know. I mean, my YouTube name just comes from my gamer tag, you know, so whatever most people's usually is. All right. Okay, let's see here. I gotta come in one, actually. Like that. And like this. What's the mod which lets you phase through builds and edit the speed of flying? Is it all in Axiom? Yeah, it's all in Axiom. You can, when you press Alt in Axiom, you can change all your speed of flying. You can also do, like, you do force place, or the setting for that is no clip, so you just click that. Or there's angel placement, you place blocks mid. There's all kind of settings, so that's like a whole other, that's like the toolbox page in Axiom, which you have to press Alt to get to. Okay, like, where's my light gray glass? Is a nice Artemis. I was able to catch it launch the other day. Yeah, it was sick to see the launch. I watched it live too. It was really cool. That's why I'm hoping to get this video out while it's still, you know, on topic. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I'm wondering, yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna build next. I'm gonna do a build in my like Alaskan or like Pacific Northwest area, and then I'll probably, well, it just sort of depends what people want, you know, because people like my Pacific Northwest area a lot more than my Florida area, I think, but also I haven't done enough over there to really gauge it, I guess. People really like the terrain I do, so I think people just watch that more. It's like hard to choose, like, what do I want to do most, or do I just want like how much do I care about people actually watching the video, you know? But I think I should just do whatever I'm gonna have the most fun doing. Can't believe some people think the moon landing was fake. Oh my god, yeah, I could go on a rant about this. There's been so many people that are like, oh, it's AI. This is an AI video. Talking about the new moon, like the new Artemis 2 launch. Just like, oh, this is AI. Like, how? Like, how do you gotta be this much of a, like how? How are you this slow? It's like, I don't get it. I don't get what people get out of denying the moon landing either. Like, what's the point? Like, it's just supposed to be like, oh, you know, is it like trendy to like not believe in the moon landing? Oh, everything's a conspiracy. The government's out to get me. Like, no. I don't think, no, it's people who don't believe in the moon landing are stupid. Like, they always do the argument of like, oh, but why is it taking them like over half the, you know, why is it taking them so many years though to go back to the moon then? Well, it's because they don't have any budget. Also, they spent a lot of money on other, like, you know, missions that were like more important at the time, you know, than going back to the moon, which they already went to like several times in the Apollo missions. Yeah, what would the government even gain for thinking that? Exactly. Like, I mean, I guess you could maybe do the argument of like, oh, they got there before the Soviet Union, right? But I guess like back in the day, you could have said that, right? And because the reason they were doing it is to show that they're, I guess, you know, they really wanted to beat the Soviet Union back in the space race, you know, to show that, oh, we're the better country, right? But I mean, I feel like no one, I mean, maybe people talked about it back then being fake too, but like nowadays, there's no point in saying it's faked. Like, if we can get rovers on Mars, I think we could land people on the moon, you know? So I don't get people who are like, oh, it's fake. It's fake. Like, how? How would it be fake? Now, the argument is always with the flag, footprint, and star is not visible. And all these points have been disproven at this point. They're rage baiting for, yeah, literally. This has to be rage bait. Let me try using slabs here. But yeah, anyway, it's funny. It's funny seeing the people like that. Dude, I got a comment on my last video saying it was AI, which was definitely rage bait. It was definitely some random dude was like, oh, this will really get him to respond. I was just like, what? You can't really make AI Minecraft videos. Low IQ or bait, call it. Yeah, literally. Yeah. People asking why they take so long to go back there. Yeah, let's keep spending millions to go look at a wasteland of rocks and sand every few weeks. Yeah. I think having friends to do YouTube with is the best thing to have for engagement and helping along the way. Oh, encouragement? Might have meant encouragement. Well, that didn't work as I wanted it to. I gotta go higher. 28 watching now? Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy people. I feel like it is always either low IQ or rage bait. I feel like most though is like low IQ. For the people who deny the moon landing. Yeah, encouragement. Okay. Yeah, it is good to have people you know to help really like keep you motivated to do it. Mog Swamp was kind of like, he was like that with me a bit. He was trying to like help like tutor me a little bit and help me get better at it. And like help me just like stay committed with it, you know. It was really nice of him to do that because he didn't even like, you know, he did that with me for free, which was great. So the Mars rover legit has a whole chemical lab on it and laser cut. Exactly. Like, come on. I don't know what I want to do here with like, because if I do straight angle here, I don't think it'll reach properly. Will it? Let me see. Let's just do a test real quick. I mean, it might be fine. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That works fine. Yeah. When does it switch over here? Okay. Dude, the pollen is killing me. I'm like, my allergies are like cooked right now. It's so annoying. I don't like the beginning of spring when everything is just pollen everywhere. The worst people are the people who say, "Did you see it?" Like they don't even think about it. Yeah, like people saw the Artemis launch. You could see it from like really far away too. Like it's I don't, you know, whatever. And if they were really faking the moon landing, they wouldn't have like, if it was all faked, they wouldn't have had so many like mistakes like they did, you know, and all of the issues they had during the Apollo program and even like later on with like the space shuttle, you know. There was so many like accidents that happened still, you know. They wouldn't have like had that happen where it'd be like staged, you know, right? Like, oh yeah, you know, 3 astronauts just died in in Apollo, you know, in the Saturn V. It was, surely this is staged. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just dumb, you know. I'm like explaining it stupidly, but I think you get what I'm saying. Oops, I did not mean to click that. The Russian space program even confirmed it. They were legit the people that prayed it didn't happen. Space race, literally, yeah. There's a video about seeing the capsule with a telescope. Yeah, literally. I can't believe people are still denying it. Like, and even for the deniers, like, for the moon landing, how would you deny it nowadays when there, like, obviously is the technology to do it, right? Like, like, if you're denying it back then, whatever, but, like, denying it now is even crazier. Like, you gotta be stupid. Hey pal, you blowing from stupid down? This isn't gonna reach either. Ugh, why is this annoying? How did I do that? How is it not centered? Oh, I started that side lower. Okay, this sucks. Over school education nowadays. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, American education isn't really great. But also, people are too quick to believe in everything they see online. They'll be like, oh, it's... All the people convince them, you know, into believing, like, oh, it's all a conspiracy, you know? Like, no. I'm trying to think how I'm going to structure this video. I'm not really sure how I want to do it yet, because there's several things I want to do kind of in it. I want to do some form of, like, education section with, like, cool visuals. I need to actually, you know, get all my materials, and I want to build the XP farm out of the rocket, and I want to actually build the rocket. But, like, I feel like... I don't know. I'm trying to think how I want to frame it, because I don't want to copy-paste my last rocket video I did, because that might be a little, like... I don't just want to do the exact same things. It'd be kind of lame, right? So I need to figure out, like, what do I want to do to make this interesting. Like, what do I want to do for my education section? I really want to talk about the rocket's functionality again, because that's just interesting to me. I like thinking about it. I like learning about it. So I'll probably have a section on that. This looks like straight dookie, but I'm just gonna have to do. I'm worried about their geography education. They must be honest. Have you seen those answers? Use glass panels, but yeah. Look at you have to use glass panels effectively, or glass panes effectively. Yeah. No, yeah, geography people, like, or sorry, the people who always they always get asked about geography, and they're like, they'll say something like, point to America on a map, and it's like they live there, and they don't know where they are, you know? What cloud mod is that? It's just called Better Clouds. It's, like, super configurable, though. Okay. I guess I'll have to do it on this side now. Imagine you do the video with a Mr. Beast. I am not doing it with a Mr. Beast style. Absolutely not. I just spent 1,000 hours building the most epic rocket in hardcore Minecraft. Yeah, name 3 countries: Africa, USA, and Europe. Yeah, they always mess up, like, they always mix up countries and continents. They'll always be like, point to a country. They, like, point to Africa, like, Africa. You know? Like, Africa is not a country, bud. But yeah, I'm not doing the video with a Mr. Beast style. That would be awkward. Or, like, that'd be so embarrassing, I feel like. All right. I'm gonna use slabs here for sure. This should work. Icebro, what country are you from again? And he said, I'm from Texas. Homeschooled, by the way. Jeez. I saw someone who thought Paris and Detroit were US states. How? Paris? People don't know, like, people always mix up, like, Paris, too. They're like, they don't think it's part of France, you know? I always think Paris is, like, its own country. Yeah, there's people who think every state is a country. What? How? Insane. Insane. Oh, hey, that lines up pretty perfectly, actually. Let's do like a that section like that. Alrighty. Then we'll do another one here. Where did I start at? Right there. Actually, I can just copy this again, just in sections. Alright. Hey, welcome in. I'm working on my SLS rocket for the Artemis 2. Britain system is also cooked. There are tests to compare school scores to AB questions, like 20% of 8 pounds. Yeah, I think I talked to somebody about that a while back, I remember. There goes sneeze. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Do you know 8-Bit Brian? I do not. What type of homeschool is that? I've seen better. Homeschool is mixed, just depends on what program you use. Excuse me. Funny enough, also did one. Yours looks incredible. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it so far. I like how it's turning out. I'm working on this tower right now, but it's like so boring. I'm not enjoying working on the tower, but I gotta get it done because it'll make the rocket look cooler when it's done. So, you know, it is what it is. And then comes the survival grind, I guess. I'm just gonna copy this over as well, actually. Like that. Yep. Okay. Is this for your single player world? A Cape Canaveral kind of area might fit with the Florida vibe, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna kind of make a little Cape Canaveral section of the world. Further down, probably past, like, a good ways past the beach. I mean, I'll continue the beaches all the way to it, to be fair, but yeah, that's the goal. Cape Canaveral type area. Not gonna lie, I skipped the tower and made some exhaust blooms for my screenshots. So yeah, I had thought about maybe making it launch, but I'm like, I gotta do the crawler and tower. Because I don't know, I feel like it would look not as good if I were to make a big, like, launching, you know, cloud. Because it would be, like, it would look cool for the screenshot, but for being, like, a permanent thing, like an object, it might look a little silly. I don't know. Now, maybe 10 because you know the start of the exam, then you look further in, yeah. I've never seen anti-aliasing in block game. I don't think I have anti-aliasing on. You're the good say, not gonna lie, thank you. Do you know the Goob Gloon from... Bro, what are you talking about? Do you know the Goob Gloon from Kasha? Dude, you're... This is like the, This is like the Star Wars memes, like, do you know Glub Shido? Like, no, I don't. I do not know who on earth it is. But yeah, I think this works better for your case. Yeah, and for having it just in the world, and I kind of want to put a farm in it, so I think it'll work better for that. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of this railing, but then I'll deal with the stupid keep building it kind of. Oh, wait, what? Oh, oops, it goes in front, I guess. Yeah. Like that, right? Yes. Oh, the glass and the diagonal struts. Is there anti-aliasing on them? Means the panes in the, I think, smoothing the lines. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do kind of look a little funny, I guess. But I mean, I can't really do anything else, you know? It's like all I've got. I mean, I could use maybe if I had debug stick, but since it's going in survival, I can't. But I would just use levers for like everything, I feel like. I think he meant Goob Lagoon from Case's Water Park series. I have not seen that. I am not familiar. Can use some symmetry. What do you mean? I mean, I've tried keeping it, like, if you're just talking about it being not, like, super symmetrical, I'm trying, but it's, like, it's just hard to get the diagonal shapes correct while keeping it symmetrical. It's becoming a pain. There's a pun there I just thought about. Oh, man. I mean, it's symmetrical after, like, this point, but, yeah. It's more difficult than it looks, really, right now. It's hard. Oh, it's a tool. Linked to Windows with the anti-aliasing is maybe... I know what anti-aliasing... Oh, wait, maybe I'm trying to remember. What is anti-aliasing, actually? You're right. I don't remember what anti-aliasing does in-game. Because, like, I don't play, like, any other games other than Minecraft, really. But I know there's usually settings for it. Is anti-aliasing, like blurring effects, kind of? Like, around objects? Or am I tripping? Please, somebody. I'm slow. Leave me alone. Don't. Oh, it's a tool in a little bar thingy. Symmetry. Set up symmetry. I've never used that before. How does that even work? Oh no. I'm not touching that. That looks that looks super, like, it's probably easy to use, but it looks complicated. That looks sketchy. I gotta learn. What does it do? Does it just, like, set up? It's everything basically blurring edge corners to make stuff less sharp. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was something like that. I think it's... Does nobody else know what it is either? Am I alone then, I guess? I guess no one... But I thought it figured, like, it made, like, edges less, like, yeah, what's the word? Just clear, I guess. No, it's easier than it looks, lol. Yeah, it probably is. Move symmetry. What the... I just, like, spawned a little bug on the ground. What on earth? Move symmetry. Nudge symmetry. Delete. That was my... Okay. Alrighty then. There's a good picture, you'll see them, and yeah, less harsh edges. Yeah, I need to look. There's so much glass on this. Okay. I can probably move on to doing, like, more piping now and stuff. Alright, why is this guy spamming in my chat? Holy crap. Press Control F, I think. Control F. That did not do anything. Oh wait, maybe it's like Shift. I don't know. My control set is my crouch. What does it do though? Like, what does the tool do? Does it just set up, like... I don't understand. Like, I know it's something with symmetry, obviously, but, like, how does it work? Let me get another reference. All right, let me try this reference. You can do the same on both sides. It makes it even. Oh, okay. Dude, this Wibbler, I'm about to ban him from my chat if he keeps spamming. I'm about to time out this guy. Thought it was past bedtime. My God. Put a little node down and then press Control F. Okay. What the heck? Oh, wait, what? Huh? Oh, and then I can like move it around. This is bizarre. This is wizardry to me. I don't know how this works. We should add one spruce door inside the rocket. Oh my God, were you the spruce door guy? Oh my God, I was wondering who commented that on my last video. I'm like, what does this even mean? Like, okay, but anyway, I don't know how this tool. Place a block now. Oh! Wait, does this just like wherever you put it? That's so neat, actually. What? But that's actually sick. What? Tech. Okay, then I can delete this probably, right? Yoink, and then I'm good. Okay, hey, that's actually... I can't lie, that is pretty useful. You might have just saved me time. I'm actually gonna start using this now. Man, I'm slow. That took me like a minute to get. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. I could definitely use this somewhere. I should have. Man, I wish I would have had that earlier, because now I'm starting to do other parts of the rocket. All right, so there's like these walls that go all the way up. We just figured it out. Gonna make life much easier, to be honest. Yeah, it will. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know. I didn't really... Like, it was always here, I guess, but I didn't know what it did, you know? I'm still, like... I'm not new to Axiom, but, like, I definitely am still... Like, yeah, I'm not that advanced with it, you know? Yeah, teach you to go say tech. Dude, I need it. I'm like an old man. I don't know how to use this. Okay, how do I want to do this? So we're probably just gonna wall spam. And then like come up. I wonder what these pipes go to. I just like I wonder if Rocket Man's still here. He could probably educate me on this. The world edit keyboard warriors, lol. Yeah. I'm confused. I think it's just because the angle, but it goes up after a little bit. Will there be a working elevator? Probably not. I'm not gonna be going up there. I'm not gonna add anything at the top of you know, of it, because there's no point. There's nothing I could put up here that would be very like interesting. And then let's just do like this. I don't know if there is Axiom or a similar tool for Bedrock. I assume not, but if anyone were to know, it'd be... Oh my God, I seen a guy use something, like a world edit, like that. I don't remember what it was called, though. Oh man, that's gonna bother me. I don't remember what it was called. Here, let's move this over one. There definitely is something. I think there's a world edit, but I don't remember what it's called. You could probably look it up and find an alternative. I'm sure Reddit has like a billion answers for you. No, there's one thing interesting. A spruce door. What is the spruce door bit? I don't. I swear. Every few videos I make, I get somebody who comes in asking me to do like the most random thing. I forget what it was last time, but I don't remember what it was, and then they just like don't explain what the joke is. Or like what it means. Okay, here, let's just go. This pipe like splits off a ways up. And then like goes around. Where's it split off at? Like here? Yeah, but until then we can just spam all kinds of blocks. We'll do a fence on this one. And then I'll copy this just over. There's 4 pipes in total. And that'll do fine for that. You could always add a big bird on the bridge. I could. I'm obsession with asking. Usually game devs add doors. I don't know why, but now 5 games will have janky doors in them. That's funny, actually. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, how do I want to make this go? So this pipe, which goes the tallest, goes like all the way up to like here about. Yeah. And this one goes to here. And then this one goes to 2 down from that one. So here. Oh, there's actually 5 pipes. I just realized there's 5 of them. Looks like there are some community-made world edits, but no official add-ons. Yeah, there's no official ones, but there are like ones made by other people I know for sure. So actually, oh my god, sorry guys for your construction stuff. There's stuff going on around my house right now. Why is it like the worst timing ever? Sorry about that. An idea do not take of building the certified rocket over the end portal, so when you fall and you get transported to the end where I would build the moon landing. That's a cool idea. Do I like Star Wars? Yeah, Star Wars is cool. I mean, reading Star Wars sucks, but like, I don't know. I mean, I need to watch. They're making like a Darth Maul show, weren't they? Soon. I need to watch that. I've always found it strange. Mojang has created their own Axiom type system. Yeah, I don't know. They're not putting in that gray silo that those pipes are running up. Am I stupid? Wait a minute. Oh my god, wait. Wait, I might be a dummy. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's like not a circle. I understand. Okay, so I need to move this all like back 1 block. I did not like realize that was there really. Like I did, but I don't know. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about it. My brain's not like at full capacity right now. I'm kind of slow. Here, let's just throw something down temporarily. Like going up. Because this goes all the way up. Popular opinion, but I'm sad they canceled the Acolyte, not gonna lie. That is a very unpopular opinion. Is this around it in real life? No, it's like a big square. That is definitely an unpopular opinion. That show got some flack for not being very good at all. I didn't watch it because I knew it was gonna be bad. Oops. I meant to grab the bottom of this. Because this is like a big square inside. Was that 5 blocks I did? Yeah. I'm excited for Mall Show. Filoni is one of the best in the business. Sam Woodward is also great. Yeah, I really like all of like the tales of like they did Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire, and this is kind of like that again with the Mall thing. So I'm excited. Yeah, Dave Filoni is good. I'm glad he's like their like CEO now, isn't he? Or am I dumb? But I'm glad that they got rid of like Kathleen, isn't it? What is her name again? I don't remember. Whatever. Anyway, she was bad. She made like, yeah, it wasn't good. Out of character for me because I hate the sequels, but I feel like the show was more interesting than a lot of the recent stuff. The Book of Boba Fett, especially, that one was a snooze fest. The Book of Boba Fett sucked. That one was really terrible. The Book of Boba Fett was definitely a show that existed. It was a bad show, don't get me wrong, but I take an interesting bad show over a safe but boring show. Yeah, I think he's the head of Lucasfilm, and yeah, Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's the head of Lucasfilm now. I say the Acolyte had a lot of potential, or the time period / setting did at least. I agree with that. I do agree with that. What do you think about the newer desaturated Cinnabar and sulfur blocks? I need to go look at this because I tried earlier and I don't think I found it. Hang on. Sulfur cave blocks. Texture change. Let me see this. Oh no. Oh no. Wait a minute. So live reveal. Oh no. Why? Why would they do that? Oh my god. So I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad. Now, a lot of you guys might be like, oh, why would you be mad at the new blocks that they're now desaturated, right? You know, but like, oh, it was mustard and ketchup before. But I wanted mustard and ketchup because now we get sandstone too, essentially. The reason I wanted the yellow and stronger red is because then I get the walls to those colors and I get like a lot of versatility with that. Why would they desaturate the new blocks? Why? Why would they do that? It looks worse. At least, okay, at least the, well, I don't even know what it's called. The sulfur blocks. At least the sulfur blocks. I don't really care about the Cinnabar that much, but even then, why would you desaturate it? It's just gonna look like brick now. Oh my god. Oh my god. You just gave me some terrible news. Do you want a good sauce or sauce that's been left out and gone mold, pretty much? Yeah, that's, yeah, man. It's literally granite too, almost. Like, it's not quite as, like, much like granite, but the sulfur especially is very much, like, yeah, I don't know. It's something. But yeah, that'll be something. Bro, building a rocket next to a primitive village, lol. I kind of didn't even really like it. I didn't even like clock in my brain. But you're right. There's just like an abandoned village here that I'm building right next to. They'll be good for Santos as Enso gradients, maybe. Yeah, they will. But like, the problem is like, I don't care, right? Because, the Granite Brick Mangrove, I'm trying to be positive. Yeah, it's like, there are things to be positive about. A block is nice, but like, I wanted yellow walls. Because there's no wall that's that color. Because when it comes to walls, we already have like 2 tones that are that color. I want yellow. Give me yellow, please, and like an actual red. I wanted that. You know, that would have been nice to have, but you know, maybe they'll change it again. But Mojang doesn't let us have anything good, so. But it would be good for that. But I wanted the more colorful walls because there's a lot of very like bland walls in the game already, and I want more colors. At least the safety fence for blast over is probably made of iron doors. Jeez, and I feel like we really need more cool tone colors. Like we really need blue and also green walls. I agree. I mean, I can live with mossy walls and prismarine, but it's like it's not, you know, great. Yellows would have been so good. Oh my god, yeah, that's they had it. They were gonna add yellow walls, and then they made it sandstone too. Because now it's like a weird mix between like, because it's not even like yellow anymore. I liked the blocks before because there's a big lack of warm yellow tones in the game already, and so it was like very much in need of a block like that. Because like for warm yellow tones, we get like concrete and terracotta. That's like it. There's like nothing else hardly. We need justice for purple, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, I guess. There's not like, I just don't use purple as often, you know. Purple is not a color I use super frequently, so I don't really care as much. I doubt they'll change it given the whole McDonald's blocks memes. Yeah, they were really memeing on like ketchup or mustard, you know. They were like playing the SpongeBob clips, like, what would you like, ketchup or mustard? You know. I think the easiest way to add blocks is through wood, which might be boring and include walls, but the white oak and mangrove were huge additions. I agree. I would kill for a gray wood. Gray wood type would make me very happy. But that's probably not going to happen. At least not for a long time. The lion spans beehives and calls it a day. That's right. I guess bee nests, kind of, but that's it. You know, there's not many options, especially when it comes to like detailing blocks. So it's just like you just don't get like warm yellow as an option, really. We need the stairs, slabs, and walls update for real. Yeah, true. That's definitely on my list for building. It would be very nice to have. What do I want to do here? Could put a hanging sign, I guess, but that might be a little weird here. Let's use some tech, maybe. Problem is it doesn't line up, so the angle doesn't matter. Whatever, who cares? Okay, you guys are bringing more attention to like blocks. I mean, I guess raw gold do. But anyway, there was no walls or like slabs for warm yellow, and even then, there's still like a limited amount compared to like, there's lots of oranges in the game, there's lots of reds in the game, there's lots of like this specific blues like in the game. I just wanted more, like, and there is a good amount of like less warm yellow, like there is, but you know, yeah. Bamboo blocks are nice, yellow ones, but no walls. Yeah, bamboo blocks are nice, but they're not that warm, you know, toned. They're pretty like bright. They're not as like there's not like darker yellows as much, or like, yeah, warmer toned yellows. I'm like getting nothing done. I'm so unproductive right now. It's ironic, most players hated the granite diorite andesite update, but now they are incredibly popular because of walls. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't live without diorite walls. I don't know what I'd do without them. Use them everywhere. Like, absolutely everywhere, because there's no other white wall option. Quartz wall would be nice. Oops, let me use fence gate. Fence is ugly. And walls are great for making cycles, which is best for pillars, yeah. Walls are great for everything when it comes to, like, shaping Minecraft builds. Does this look decent. Yeah, looks kind of cool. Let me like finish it though. Yeah, what? No quartz wall? Yeah, I don't know why there isn't a quartz wall. Oh, yeah, markers for making circles, which is best for pillars. Okay, that's what you meant. I was confused. I was like, what is a cycle? I thought you were talking about some kind of like architecture term that I didn't know about. I was like, huh? I really don't get why quartz doesn't have walls and quartz brick don't have stairs, slabs, or walls. And yeah, why doesn't like smooth stone have its like smooth stone gets a slab and a block, but it doesn't get stairs or walls? Like it's so forgotten about, you know? It's like what? Why? Alright, this might look stupid. I hope it doesn't, but it might. I added a lot of layers here. It looks fine. I kind of did it weird though. Yeah, here, let me like not do it that weird. Make it not like curve up, make it a corner instead. Like that, probably better, yeah. Actually, I'll go even one more. And just make it a straight angle. Mojang need to add these pillars. None of the smooth blocks have walls, which is just dumb. I agree. Wife is Now series is arguably the best YouTuber of all time. Is that the oh my goodness, what is it? Is that the dude who's like in the weird like liminal space world or something? Is that who I'm thinking of? They just released like a part 2 of their video, right? Is that the same guy, or am I mixing up people? Also, just take every block able to make stairs there, then give them slabs, walls, etc. would be a solid update. Yeah, there needs to be some quality of life changes with that. I think why Minecraft adds so few things every year is to keep Minecraft the same and not make it too different. If they were to add game-changing things in 5 years, it wouldn't be Minecraft anymore. Well, yes and no, because I agree with that, but I also disagree with that, because we would have said the same thing 5 years ago, back in 2020 when they added like the Nether update, right? And realistically, to be fair, the game hasn't changed that dramatically in the last 5 years. My thing is I would rather just have higher quality updates like once a year than I would a bunch of small drops. Instead, I would prefer some larger ones, because it just like keeps the game alive. I think it generates more like hype for the game too. So I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I don't really know what I want, because like I can see that for sure. Like I could agree with that too, I think, because if you add too much, then it becomes like a lot. So I'm not sure. That's a tough one to think about. I'm gonna use some terracotta here. There's like a splash of color there in the reference, kind of. The game needs an inventory update, an end update, and more bosses. Yeah, I definitely think they need an inventory update and an end update. I don't know, because they said they would do an end update, and I think they said they would do it at some point, no matter what. But the problem is they have to get it right. If they mess it up, they're cooked. You know, they really need to like get the end update down. They cannot mess it up. So it's probably like, I hope they're working on it in the background, like while they're doing everything else. I doubt it. I doubt they are. If they do the end update, they're probably going to split it across like an entire year and do like 4 different game drops of just end stuff. I don't think they'll ever make one big update with the end. I don't see that happening. I see them sprinkling in like bit at a time, updating it rather than doing that, which I honestly think would be better anyway. It would generate hype to see like, oh, what's the next end thing going to be? But also, I think there can be problems when you add things all at once too. It's just like, it's hard. It's hard for me to decide like whether I like big updates or the drops, because I don't like the drop system that much either. But it could just be because the drops have been mid, like as of recently. The baby sucked. And then the one before that was just like Spears and the Nautilus. And the Nautilus is kind of cool, but other than that, it's like we didn't really get anything. So I don't know. I like the Sulfur Caves though, even though it's kind of a really random drop. I think it'll be a good update. The Sulfur Cube looks very like, that has so many uses. I feel like it'll be really fun to mess around with. So I am excited about it. I think it needs to stay a barren wasteland. I think I agree, but like you can still update the end and make it a barren wasteland, right? You can add, like, even in real life, like deserts have, you know, or whole ecosystems and have variation in them, you know, or like, I don't know, there's a lot of barren places on Earth that still have things that are interesting, but the end just has nothing. But you can still like make nothing cool. But the problem is it's not cool because it's just end stone. That's like it. So I want a little bit more. Sulfur Cubes will be fun. Yeah, I'm excited about Sulfur Cubes. I think it'll make all kinds of fun mini games. I'm gonna do a bunch of them, like a bunch of stuff around my area. I bet I can build like, I'm gonna build like some mini golf courses. I bet I could, I wonder if it's possible to use like, use them like a beach ball. That could be fun. Oh, wait. It's fine, I guess. Girk will be happy. I hate Girk. That is a guy well, hate's a strong word, but I don't like Girk. Should be nothing with the occasional something, in my opinion. I agree with that. Or yeah, volleyball could be cool with the sulfur cubes. There's a lot of things I could do, I feel like, with them. Oh my god, sorry. There's like construction going on in my house. I can't like speak. There's like, it's so loud. Hang on, 1 second. Okay. Oh my god, why is there so, oh my god, it's so loud. I'm sorry, guys. I like picked a terrible time to stream. Like right as I started streaming, construction started going on nearby, and it's like super loud. I hope it's not like loud for you guys. The early updates become yearly drops instead of actual updates. Remember the Nether update, it was insane content, and 119 was chestbow, frog, and one buyout. Well, 119 also had the warden in the ancient cities, you know, too, but, you know. But that was, oh my god. I'm gonna crash out. I mean, it's good if you guys can't hear it, but it's like really loud for me. I don't know how my mic isn't picking it up. It's loud as hell. I fear volleyball would have desync issues, but it would be so much fun if it works. See, I have no idea if it would work or not. This is just a idea in my brain. I don't know if it would work at all, but yeah. Anyway, whenever finishing, you'll know the lore. Am I gonna play Minecraft Dungeons 2? Maybe. I might play it. I might pick it up. It just depends if I'm feeling it or not. I really want to see what they make the... I do want to see what they make it look like, to be fair. The warden dimension and stuff. I'm kind of like excited about that. Just sounds like a buzzing bee, really? Well, that's fine then, I guess. Sorry about that. My team was supposed to be 1.17. Well, this was just unfinished content. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, they did kind of like not deliver exactly, but whatever, I guess. But yeah, I mean, the Nether update I still think is the best update they ever made. In my opinion, I think the Nether update was fantastic. And not much will beat that for me, but yeah, we made some pretty good progress here. We're getting there slowly. I don't know what else to add. You like look at these pictures more. I guess I need to do the railing still. It goes around every layer. Can you unban Whiffler? He is sorry and he's my little bro. I just timed him out for half an hour. It's already been like 10 minutes. I hope they do an I hope they do an ocean update soon. Oceans are kind of a missed opportunity right now. I agree. This is something I've talked about too before, but like people are like, oh, but they did update aquatic, right? But like, update aquatic was like good, I guess, but even now the oceans still feel empty. You know, like we got the coral reef area, which does feel cool when you're swimming around it, I guess, but other than that, the rest of the oceans are very bland still. Like, I think Update Aquatic was, like, a good first step, but now it's lacking again. But, like, there are things I care about more first. I'd love to, like, actually build some, like, custom coral reef stuff maybe around my area. That'd be cool. If you add part 1 and 2 together, I think Caves and Cliffs was my favorite update. Yeah, it is pretty good, but yeah, if it was one update, it would have been my favorite probably too. But it got so split up, you know, into, like, 3 updates. Also not deep enough, not gonna lie. Yeah, I agree with that too. They're always like really shallow. Updated Cog was like 8 years ago, which is scary long. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't know what year it was, for like 2017, I think. Or like, yeah, around then. I probably shouldn't do this manually. Let me like use commands for this or use the tool for this instead of doing this all by hand. Let me just get one layer and then I'll copy it. Calling him a buff, I beg. Hey, I've been using the Nautilus. That's been pretty cool. Using it for its like water breathing and stuff. That's been actually kind of nice. It worked pretty good in my last episode for building terrain. It worked better than I thought it would. Ocean 2 should add oil spills and ducks, and you have to craft dawn soap to save the ducks. They would never add oil spills in the game. They're very anti like anything with that could, you know, deal with like animal stuff, you know, like abuse of animals. That's why they don't really like, and that's also why they only add like animals that are like usually endangered sometimes when they add them, like the axolotl or like the panda, is because they want like more awareness of them, I guess, which is a good thing. That train in the back looks sick. Oh yeah, this was like a commission build I did a while back, but then I quickly learned I didn't want to do a commission again because I didn't like commissions. Commissions are not very fun to do. Got some other stuff back here from a while back now, but yeah. Conduits are overlooked, I swear. Yeah, I don't use them as much as I should. Might wrap up stream here. I kind of want to take a break and just finish the rest of this later tonight. Because I don't have, like, too much more to do. I mean, detailing the tower, texturing all of the crawler in this. But, I mean, I'll be done with that in, like, a few hours, probably. How do you do your trees? That's a whole tangent. I have, like, talked about it on streams before, but it's, like, complicated to explain. I don't know how to explain it. You can probably go back. I did a stream a few streams ago where I built, like, I think the tree was in, like, the thumbnail. I, like, went on, like, a half-hour tangent on how to do it. Is that the Woolworth building? Yeah, it is. Like, really upscaled on accident. I think I made it, like, way too big. Well, anyway, it's very big. But yeah, that's a building I did a while back, which never got built, unfortunately. At some point, I think I'd like to make an area or do something to make, like, more old buildings, because I enjoy making them. They're cool. They're fun to work on. I'm starting the random drops, like, I don't care about the mischievous mayhem or what it's called, what happened to the ocean update or another update, yeah. I preferred the titled updates as well, that were larger. I don't like the game drop system, and, like, I don't like their numbering system, really. But I think they're changing that now to be, like, update 26 or something. Very cool either way, very nice detailing, I will say. Yeah, thank you. I love doing the detailing on these old buildings. This is the old, like, Madison Square Garden building, which I did a video on. This thing was terrible to build. It was so, like, annoying to build this. Never again will I build this for anything this big for a starter base. Absolutely not. But anyway, I'm probably gonna end stream because I'm tired. I want to go eat something, take a break, and probably finish this out and get a video out in a few days on this. But yeah, I mean, I made pretty good progress on this. I only started on this, like, noon yesterday. I started on this build, probably. I've gotten pretty far along with it already. You know, I got the whole rocket done, and I've got most of, like, I got the collar, like, 70% done, kind of, you know? It needs some texturing and stuff, but it looks realistic. I don't know. I mean, this looks pretty cool. This looks good. It looks accurate. I need to add all the tubes and doodads and whatever else goes in here, and a lot more detailing on the tower, of course, but I'll probably do that later today. But anyway, yeah, guys, thanks for watching and hopping in the stream. It's been good. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat something and finish this up, and yeah, I don't know. I'll be around in the Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, please do. I got a whole community of people in there. I'm sure most of you guys are in there already, but yeah. Anyway. But yeah, this has been Builds by Zay.